Hey guys, today I'm going to do a study on Genesis chapter 48, so let's get into it. Sometime after this, Joseph was told, "Your father is weaker." So he sent out his two sons, Manasseh and Ephraim. When Jacob was told, "Your son Joseph's come to you," Israel's son Satan sat up in bed. Jacob said to Joseph, "God Almighty appeared to me at Luz in the land of Canaan and blessed me. He said to me, I will make you a fruitful of numerous. I will make many nations come from you, and I will give this land as a permanent possession to your future descendants. Your two sons born to you in the land of Egypt before I came to you in Egypt are now mine. Ephraim and Manasseh belong to me, just as Reuben and Simeon do. Children born to you after them will be yours and will be recorded under the names of their brothers with their regard to their inheritance." So he's saying how God Almighty appeared to him in Luz and told him in Canaan that he blessed me. And he said, "I will make you fruitful and numerous. I will make many nations come for you. I will give this land as a promised possession to your future descendants." And he says, "Your two sons born to you are now mine." So Ephraim and Manasseh belong to me just as Reuben and Simeon do. Because not all the 12 sons, because the tribes sometimes do change, but Ephraim and Manasseh have in some periods of times have been tribes, and they take the role because the 12 tribes of Israel during certain periods of time, and they can change between different people. But yeah, children born to you after them will be yours and will be recorded under the names of brothers with regard to their inheritance. So because Ephraim and Manasseh will eventually become the names of future tribes, just like Reuben and Simeon do. When I was returning from Padan, to my sorrow, Rachel died along the way, some distance from Ephraim in the land of Canaan. I buried her there along the way to Ephraim, that is Bethlehem. When Israel saw Joseph, he said, "Who are these?" And Joseph said to his father, "They are my sons God has given me." So Israel said, "Bring them to me, and I will bless them." Now his eyesight was poor because of his old age. He could hardly see. Joseph brought them to him, and he kissed them and embraced them. Israel said to Joseph, "I never expect to see your face again, but now God has even let me see your offspring." Then Joseph took them from his father's knee and bowed with his face to the ground. So Israel said, "I never expect to see you with your face again, but now God has let me see but now God has even let me see your offspring." So he's like, "I didn't expect to see you, but God has been gracious, and he didn't just let me see you, but he let me see your two children." Then Joseph took them both with his right hand, Ephraim towards Israel's left, and with his right hand. So then Joseph took them both with his right hand, Ephraim towards Israel's left, and with his left hand, Manasseh towards Israel's right, and brought them to Israel. But Israel stretched his right hand and put it on the head of Ephraim, the younger, and crossed his hand and put his left on Manasseh's head, although Manasseh was the firstborn. Then he blessed Joseph and said, "The God before whom my fathers Abraham and Isaac walked, the God who has been my shepherd all my life to this day, the angel who has redeemed me from all harm, may he bless these boys, and may they be called by my name, and the names of my father Abraham and Isaac, and may they grow to be numerous within the land." So Israel is blessing both Ephraim and Manasseh. And he says, "The God before whom my fathers Abraham and Isaac walked, the God who's been my shepherd all the day of my life." So the God who has been protecting me, and I've been the sheep to God, and God has been keeping me in good condition. The angel who has redeemed me from all harms. So he sent an angel to redeem him from keep him from all harm. May he bless these boys, and may they be called by my name and the name of my father Abraham and Isaac, and may they grow to be numerous within the land. So he's saying may they have the same blessing as Abraham and Isaac and me, and they grow to be numerous. When Joseph saw that his father had placed his right hand on Ephraim's head, he thought it was a state, and took his father's hand to move from Ephraim to Manasseh. Joseph said to his father, "Not that way, my father. This one is the firstborn. Put your right hand on his head." So Joseph saw that he put his right hand on Ephraim's hand, and the older son is supposed to, because the right hand, when the father is blessing people, like the right hand is of like, you're more dominant with the right hand usually, so the right hand is more important. Joseph was like, why is he putting the right hand on the younger son? And it made sense. And Joseph probably thought it's because he was older that he actually made mistakes. So then he just tried to correct him, and then said, "Not that way, my father. This one is the firstborn. Put your hand on his head." But his father refused and said, "I know, my son, I know. He too will become a tribe, and he too will be great nevertheless. His younger brother will be greater than he, and his offspring will become a populous nation." So he blessed them that day, putting Ephraim before Manasseh, and when he said, "The nation Israel will invoke blessings by you, saying, May God make you like Ephraim and Manasseh." Israel said to Joseph, "Look, I'm about to die, but God will be with you and will bring you back to the land of your fathers, over and above what I'm giving your brothers. I'm giving you them one mountain slope that I took from the Amorites with my sword and bow." So, um, so, um, so Joseph tried to correct him, but then his father refused to say, "I know, my son, I know. He too will become a tribe, and he too will be great nevertheless. His younger brother will be greater than he, and his offspring will become a populous nation." So he's like, "Oh, Ephraim is going to become like a greater tribe and going to become a much better tribe." So he blessed them that day, putting Ephraim before Manasseh, when he said, "The nation Israel vote my blessings by you, saying, May God make you like Ephraim and Manasseh." So he blessed them that day, putting Ephraim before Manasseh, when he said, "The nation Israel will vote blessings by you. May God make you like Ephraim and Manasseh." Then Israel said to Joseph, "Look, I'm about to die, but God will be with you and bring you back to the land of your fathers." So he's saying like, I'm gonna die, but God is gonna still be with you, and eventually will bring you back to the land of your fathers, because Egypt is not the land of fathers. Like eventually we're gonna have to return back to Canaan. Over and above what I'm giving your brothers, I'm giving you one mountain slope that I took from the Amorites with my sword and bow. So he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna give you something more than what I'm giving your brothers, like way more than what I'm giving your brothers." Or like, yeah. And then I'm giving you the one mountain slope that I took from the Amorites with my sword and bow. So Israel took a mountain slope from the Amorites, like with like warfare with sword and bow. And yeah. So this is the study of Genesis chapter 48, which has Joseph bringing Ephraim and Manasseh before like Israel to bless them, and then Israel giving Ephraim the greater blessing. And yeah. So if any experienced Christian sees this and I said anything wrong, please correct me. And if you like this video, like it. And if you think that I'm doing something good, subscribe, and I will see you the next day if the Lord wills. Bye.